Okay, our first practical sum for income from house property. Okay, this way information is provided in the sum. Okay, so you have to only select, or you have to only calculate which is our taxable income, or you have to just determine the amount. Okay, there is no as such calculations are there in this sum. Okay, but it will be asked in each and every examination, so you should consider it. Okay, first of all you have to compare A and B, means municipal value and fair value. Between both, which amount is higher will be selected. Okay, if we are discussing house number 1, then 90,000 is its municipal value and fair rent is rupees 1,08,000. So first of all you have to only consider higher amount, means fair rent. Okay, so it is rupees 1,08,000, and then after you have to compare it with standard rent, and here in this second stage lower amount will be selected, which will be our taxable income. Okay, so you have to compare it with standard rent. Okay, so 1,08,000 will be compared with standard rent. The amount is rupees 1,01,250. So lower amount will be selected from these both. Okay, so lower amount is standard rent. So here standard rent will be considered as taxable income. Okay, then after, here in house number 2, extra or some additional situation is given in the sum is that there is no standard rent is provided. Okay, so for that purpose you have to skip step number 2 over. Okay, so you should consider higher amount 1,20,000 and it will become taxable income. Okay, then after, in house number 3, if we compare, municipal value is rupees 1 lakh, fair rent is rupees 1,50,000, out of which higher value will be selected. Okay, but in second step we have already discussed that lower value will be considered. So 1,65,000 and 1,50,000, amount which is less will be selected as taxable income. So here standard rent will not be calculated, will not be considered, but fair rent will be our taxable income. So students, it is a very simple sum for you to understand which rules I am discussing with you. Okay, otherwise there is no requirement of other calculations. Okay, in these sums. Okay, it is very easy, but you have to focus on these rules, that you have to, first of all, step number 1, you have to calculate that out of municipal value and fair rent higher amount will be selected, and then after selected amount will be compared with standard rent, and in this comparison lower value will be considered as taxable income. So you just have to watch. Okay, you are not required to or supposed to calculate anything or hard and fast any calculation, but you just have to focus on the information provided to you, and then after you have to select the perfect information which is taxable for you. So those kind of sums are started. This is our first step for calculation of income from house property. So please consider that, and for today it is enough for you. Okay, here lecture is concluded here. Okay.